What made you instantly realize your friend is not a real friend? In 11th grade, I used to hang out with this group after school. We weren't tight, but we walked home together most days. One of them, Matt, lived on my street. We'd known each other since middle school. I thought he was solid, but he wasn't. It started small. Matt would clown on me in front of the others, call me slow when I didn't get a joke, push my backpack off the bench when I wasn't looking, grab food off my tray. Stuff you tell yourself is just dumb friend banter. You laugh it off because you don't want to look sensitive. One Friday, it crossed the line. We were all walking out of school, headed toward the park. Matt had his basketball with him. Out of nowhere, he whipped it at my stomach, full force. I doubled over, wind knocked clean out of me. Everybody stopped. I thought someone would say something, but instead they started cracking up, like it was the funniest thing they'd ever seen. One guy even shouted, "Yo, he folded like a lawn chair." I was still bent over, trying to breathe, eyes watering. Not one hand reached out. Not one person asked if I was okay. They just laughed harder. And then Matt grinned, came right up, and slapped the back of my head. "You good, bro?" he said, like it was some joke we were all in on. I wasn't in on it. I stood there, feeling my face burn, while my supposed friends kept walking, still laughing. I followed because what else was I supposed to do? Just disappear? I told myself I'd let it slide. But the next week sealed it. We were in the gym before class. I was shooting around by myself. Matt grabbed the ball, tossed it to another guy, and suddenly they were playing keep away. Everyone circled up, throwing it over my head, bumping me, pushing me out of the way. Every time I jumped, they laughed louder. It wasn't just a game. It was them against me. I gave up and walked to the bleachers, sat down with my arms crossed. My stomach was twisting, but I didn't say a word. I stared at the floor. I figured they'd get bored and move on, but Matt wasn't done. He walked over, ball under his arm, and said, "Come on, man, don't be soft." Then he bounced the ball hard against my leg. It smacked my shin, sharp and stinging. The whole group laughed again, like I was some circus act. I looked up, and every single one of them was smiling. Not one looked guilty. Not one looked uncomfortable. They were all in on it. That was the moment, right there on the bleachers, staring at their faces, realizing none of them cared, realizing I wasn't part of the group. I was the target. I didn't say anything. I just grabbed my bag, walked out, and went to the bathroom. Locked myself in a stall until the bell rang. When I came back out, my leg was throbbing, but that wasn't what stuck with me. It was their laughter, the sound of it. That sound burned worse than the ball, worse than Matt's smirk, worse than anything. It was the sound of me standing there alone.